with a couple of our riders now. Great job. It's great to have him back. Jack Field, will you please put your hands together for the man dislocated his shoulder. This guy is tough as nails. What possessed you to come up here after hurting yourself? You can't race. You've got to put a show on for the crowd, don't we?
Yeah, that's right. I was pretty keen to get out here and have a good ride and, put it to the guys on the big bikes on the trailsy, but, unfortunately, got a bit of a bum shoulder at the moment. Popped out in the first race, but you know what? I had to come out and at least try and redeem myself a little bit, go out and do a bit of trials, freestyle trials, and show these guys what it's all about.
Well, I've seen some of your crazy antics over the last couple of years, and I can tell you it is worthwhile watching. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Are you pumped with his effort to get up here and put on a show for you guys? All right, we're going to see that in a second. I'm going to hand it across to Rihanna. She's going to have a quick little chat with Jono here before we get into it.
Thanks for that lead. Now, buddy, we've seen you on 2 heat races so far. You literally went from the last show straight into your second heat. We've got you up here for a second show, but how are you feeling coming into this one?
Yeah, it's certainly pretty tiring racing and doing the shows at the same time, but it's great fun, so hopefully the crowd can keep the noise up and be able to do some pretty cool stunts for you this afternoon.
That pretty much sums it up. Both of our riders here, Jack and Jono, letting you guys know they want you to be part of this show. They want to hear some noise coming from you, give them some motivation to stick out here, get things done, show you what freestyle trials is all about. Now the boys both warming up those 300cc gas trials motorcycles. If you're interested in the sport, be sure to get over to the Gas Quick Shade there. All of the team's bikes are on display. You can come over, grab a poster, even get the guys to sign it if they're there. Right now though, these guys looking like they're ready to get straight into things. Both of our riders starting to make their way up on top of the set here. Now, as Lee said just before, Jack dislocating the shoulder in that first race. But you know what? They breed motocross riders tough, don't they? I know that we've got a whole lot of people up in the stands there that ride. The guys in the pits all know what it's about. You get out here, you want to ride your bike, you want to have some fun. Now these guys are looking ready to go. Gonna line up for our first obstacle, the triple step down below me here. Jack looking it up and down, giving it over to Jono for the first one, guys. Let's get right behind our rider, bring him up the top of this triple step, launching off the ramp. Getting a little sideways, getting it done nevertheless. Give it up for Jono. Lucky little save there. I think we're starting to see a little bit of tiredness in Jono. Jack now lining up again, guys. Give it up for our injured rider out here. Let's bring him to the top. Launching his way straight up, getting it done. Guys, what do we think of Jack? That's it. Now check this out. If coming up wasn't hard enough, Jack now heading straight back down the way that he came. Check out the motorcycle control as he does. Absolute control as he makes his way down, maneuvering around. Check where that rear wheel is. Throwing in a flip turn to fake. You guys please get loud right now for Jack. As having a great time down here. Getting lined up next. Let's see what we've got. Jono making his way around to our double step. Now 45cm ramp on the ground there. 2 platforms to the top. The technique we spoke about in the first show, dump the clutch, grab a handful of throttle, unload your suspension as you hit that little ramp. Let's see if Jono can get this one done, guys. Give it up for him, making his way to the top. Put your hands together for him. Jack now lining up the next one. We didn't see this in the first show. We call this obstacle the dice ramp. As you can see, angled ramp at the bottom, a vertical wall at the top. Now this is possibly the technique that catches our riders out the most. You've got to lift the front wheel. As you hit that angled ramp, miss the vertical wall completely. Let's see if Jack can give it a go. Get it done for us. Let's give it up. Make as much noise as possible. Check it out. Doing it all too easy. Come on, guys. Put your hands together. Make some noise. These boys doing a great job out here. You guys doing a fantastic job as well. We can hear that noise you're making, so keep it coming. We'll keep the tricks going. Now check this out. Jono's not even going to have a chat about this one. Lining straight up for our 3-meter wall. Now we have a nickname for this obstacle. We call it a splat wall. Pretty simple explanation. If anything goes wrong, once the boys hit that ramp, they splat straight into the wall below me there. Now, this definitely isn't the best time to tell you it, but it has happened once or twice before. absolutely hilarious when it does happen. Jono is in this next race though, so we want to bring him up to the top, get him ready for his LCQ. Guys, let's hear it for young Jono Chalice, launching up our splat wall. You guys are all clapping for me, right? I'm pretty sure, dude, I just saved your life. If it wasn't for me, you'd be down on the ground in a whole lot of pain. Now, Jack's saying one more. What do you guys think? Should we give Jono one more go? That's what we want to hear. Check this out, making his way back down. Definitely not getting things done the right way. A little bit more revs. A little bit more compression there to push straight off that 45 centimeter ramp up on top. He's ready to do it again, guys. Get louder for me. Let's bring him up. Check this out. Young Jono launching. Putting it up there. I'll give him that one. I didn't need to touch it. Let's hear it for Jono Chalice. Now, buddy, you do have a race starting very shortly, so high five from him. One last time, guys. Let's give it up for Jono. Now, Jack, you're down here. You're keen to have a little bit more of a ride. You've unfortunately had to hold off the racing for the rest of today. We do have one more obstacle down the front. Tell us what we're going to see next.
Yeah, got that little BMX jump box down there, and obviously I can't really race the rest of the day, so I thought why not get down here and put a bit of a show on that as well. A couple little BMX and FMX and style inspired moves I can pull out, so we'll see how the shoulder holds up and hopefully keep you guys entertained.
That sounds good to me. Guys, let's hear it for Jack Field. Check this out, making his way down our skinny ride now. Lining it up, pushing right the way down to the bottom. Come on, guys, make some noise. Give it up for Jack Field. Right here, Jack did mention, this is where we take the traditional skills from trials, but then also draw inspiration from other action sports such as BMX, freestyle, motocross. Jack now going to have a practice jump here for us, just testing out the bike, the ramp, and possibly that shoulder as well, just making sure we're all good to go. He's looking all right, so guys, I tell you what, you start making some noise, we're going to see some tricks out of our flare rider. Let's give it up for him. Nice little no footer there. Not a bad start. I'm not hearing too many of them clapping for you, but mate, so you might need to step it up a little. Guys, do me a favor, send him some more motivation. Coming over the top there. Nice big no-hander. Definitely not a trick I would suggest with that busted shoulder, mate. Making his way back down. Having a quick check out of that gap as well. Again, guys, keep the noise coming for Jack Field. Punching both feet over the one side of the bike, a trick known as the double can. Now, buddy, they are clapping for you, but I know you want them to get a whole lot louder. I think the problem is, most of the kids out here can do those tricks on their BMX bikes at home. You need to step things up, buddy. I know that you've got a busted shoulder and all, but you guys want to see something better, don't you? You kids down the front here, you guys want to see a backflip, don't you? I can see it. Check it out. Big nods from everyone. Now, Jack, I know you're out here, buddy. You might as well give it a go. What do you guys think? You want to see Jack get upside down? I think I just threw you in the deep end, buddy. How are you feeling right now? Make it run out of Archerfeild Speedway. What do you say about giving it a go for us?
Isn't my shoulder a good enough excuse this weekend? Come on. No, seriously, you guys are making a whole lot of noise out there, and like I said, I want to try and redeem myself for my racing, so what do you say? Do you want to see me get upside down or what? Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
That's it. I'll tell you what, not a bad effort. I know you guys can get loud though. We want to hear noise from everyone right the way around this arena. Now, Jack's going to take some time right now. Scope it out, get himself lined up. When he's ready to go, that's your cue. I want to hear yelling, screaming, shouting, clapping your hands, whatever you can do to make some noise. Let's get it going right now, guys. Jack is lined up. Let's get this Charles bike upside down. Jack. Apparently that's your fault. You guys weren't making enough noise. Now do me a favor, guys. We need to crank it up to a whole nother level right now. Otherwise, Jack is probably going to have a cry after the show. Lee might have to give him a hug. Come on, do it for me, guys. Crank it up to a whole nother level. Let's give it up for Flare Rider, Jack Field. Getting it done. Check it out. Without a doubt, one of the coolest tricks in any action sport. Jack getting it done all too easy there. Pulling up for me one last time, guys. Give it up for our flair rider, Jack Field. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thanks for making as much noise as possible for our riders. Jack, you want to do one more? What do you guys reckon? You want to see it one more time? Because one is never enough. Jack is going to get that motorcycle up one final time for us here before the racing gets underway. Let's give it up for him. Second backflip for today. Check this out. Nice and smooth with that one. Coming around for some high fives. Anyone in that inside area, get those hands out over the fence line. Jack giving back to the guys that he can. He could hear you guys out there making some noise as well. Now, as I said just before, you guys have all been fantastic. Thanks for coming down and supporting such an awesome event here as well. I'm going to pass you back over to Lee and Cade. I reckon we've got racing coming up real soon for you.